Hi everyone, and welcome to Creative Chelsea. Today I'd like to share with you an alternative that I have come up with using the October 2019 Winter Woods Paper Pumpkin Kit. So this is the card that you can make with the kit. It comes with everything you need to create this card. And what I've done is I've made the same card into a shaker card. And everybody loves a shaker card. So I'm going to show you today how I've done that. Okay, so I've gone ahead and gathered the things that I'm going to need to make this card, and I've already stamped. And if you aren't sure what to stamp, the instructions are with the kit. So I took the little snowball stamp set and stamped in the Night of Navy around the Christmas tree. And then I've also stamped Season's Greetings on one of the pool party tags. So the box comes with enough supplies to make 10 cards, but we need some extra pieces to make a shaker card, and so you won't be able to make 10 shaker cards from your kit doing it this way. If you change it, I'm sure that you'll be able to make however many you'd like. So some of the extra pieces we need is an extra set of trees, and all I've done is just cut along the bottom here of another piece to get this extra set of trees. And you don't need both, you just need one. And then we will need an extra piece of wood strip. So the wood strips come like this, and you just pop them out. And we need an extra piece, and we're going to actually cut it in half, and we get this thinner piece that we'll use at the top of our card to kind of hide the trees and the adhesive. And then you'll also need, from your personal stash, a window sheet. I'm not sure if you can see this. There we go, there's some reflection. But just a clear piece of plastic. And Stampin' Up! Does sell window sheets, so you can go ahead and get that online. As well as you're going to need some foam strips. And these are great for when we're making shaker cards. So then you're going to you'll also need something to put inside your shaker card. So I've got some retired Stampin' Up! Glitters, I've got dazzling diamonds, and some silver glass, and I thought they'd be fun together. And then we're also going to include the snowflakes that come in the kit. We're going to use 10 of those. And that's another thing that you will have to find another way to stretch, because each card, so the kit comes with 50. And so that gives each card about 5. So we're going to use 10, and so you're going to be missing out on some snowflakes on some of your cards. So that's up to you how many you want to put in your shaker card. And then some other supplies you're going to need. I wanted to color my snowflakes so I could see them. And so I'm going to be using this Night of Navy Stampin' Blends. So I think that's everything you're going to need that's not in your kit. So let's go ahead and get started putting this together. The first thing I need to do is trim down my trees. So this is made to fit from edge to edge on my card. And I want it to be a little bit smaller. It's up to you how, if you're going to trim it or not. But I want this to come to 5 1/4. So I'm just going to trim off 1/4 inch here. And then I want it to be 4 inches wide. So I'm going to just take, so it's 4 1/4. So I'm just going to take 1/8 of an inch off on each side. And I've put a little adhesive. Oops, sorry. My table is super wiggly. All right, so then this one will be 4 inches. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and add this to my window sheet. And I have a little adhesive already down at the bottom. I'm going to add a little bit more, and then take those glue dots that came in the kit and add these to your trees. And I'm just going to put a couple on each tree. All right, so I've gone ahead and put some glue dots on the trees, and I'm just going to go ahead and adhere that. And it's kind of hard to see where my window sheet is, but I'm just lining it up with the bottom corner of my trees and then moving them up along that tree line. And I didn't put any glue dots on the branches. Those are going to be kind of free moving. All right, so the next thing I need to do is add these trees to the outside edges. So you'll notice that I don't have any barrier on this outside edge. And I really like the way that looked with my shaker card. So I'm going to take these two trees and I'm just trimming off those inside branches. So this is glittery on this side. And so now that it has no branches on this side, this is going to go on the right. And this one I'm trimming. And so this one is gonna, or I'm sorry, this one's on the left and this one's on the right. Okay, so I'm gonna put glue dots on the back of those and then we'll adhere them to our card. Okay, so I've got glue dots on the back and I'm now just going to add them to my card. I'm just gonna tuck them a little bit underneath that snow at the base. And then put them there. And then this one, the same, just tuck it slightly under and then line it up with the edge of the window sheet. There we go. Okay, so I really like how adding that extra set of trees just adds that edge to my card. So up here at the top, you'll notice that it's a little raw. And so you have two choices. We did cut off 1/4 of an inch off the bottom of our snow. So you could add this white piece here and that could cover it up and it would be white. So let me show you the card. So if you put the white piece, it would look like this. And that is really cute. Oh, sorry, you can't see. So it would look like this. But I liked it with the wood piece. And so we're getting that from, if you remember, we're taking one of the larger strips that came with the kit, and then we're going to cut it down the middle. And so that gives us a 1/4 of an inch, approximately. I think it's a little smaller than 1/4 of an inch, but to put right along that top edge. So I'm just going to run some snail along that and add it. And now I'm going to add this on top. So the next thing we're going to do is color the snowflakes that come in the kit. And you're just going to grab a scrap piece of paper, and I'm using the chipboard that comes with the kit, and just go ahead and color them, and you're going to want to do both sides. So I'm just going to move these to the center of my card base. Okay, so I've got my 10 snowflakes in the center. I'm going to add some dazzling diamonds. Okay, and then I'm going to try this one with some stamping glitter. It's in silver. This is also a retired product. I just want to add a little bit more texture. So it'll be something different. I'm so sorry, something happened and I don't have the video showing how I applied the foam strips to the back of the window sheet. So the first thing I did is applied one at the top. And that's why we've added that extra piece of wood grain paper, is to hide this top foam strip. And from there, I added a left and right foam strip, and these are behind the center tree trunk, which is the largest tree trunk of the two. And so you'll notice that it doesn't go to the edge, but is behind that large tree trunk. And then at the bottom, I've added one between these two left and right foam strips, and it is close to the edge of that snow bank or drift. And this is so that the glitter doesn't hide behind that piece of cardstock, and I don't get to see it when the shaker card is being displayed vertically. And then at the very bottom, I've added just a couple small pieces for support on that bottom part. I'm going to grab the frame, I'm going to turn it over. So we've already removed all the backing, and we're going to try to center it and then press down where those foam strips are. Okay, so then when you're moving your shaker card, it is there. So there is the shaker part. So now let's just finish decorating the card. So we're going to take one of the strips of the wood and we're going to add that. Let's actually just put it all on this. So we've stamped the season's greetings on the pool party, and I added this strip. So I just wanted a strip of Poppy Parade, so I cut off about 1/4 inch off this one with the birds. So once you've cut the Poppy Parade strip that's about 1/4 inch, go ahead and layer these 3 pieces of paper together with Snail and adhere it to the bottom of your card in that snowdrift area with Snail. We're not using dimensionals on this piece because we don't need any extra height because of the window for the shaker card. Okay, so go ahead and remove some of the birds from the kit and then put some glue dots on the backs and go ahead and add them to your card. And you can place them anywhere you'd like along those trees just to add that pop of color. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe, like, and share. Visit creativechelsea.com for more information about Paper Pumpkin and to start getting your monthly kit. Have a creative day. Bye.